Sì. Forse? Sì, dai. Allora. No, perché? Ah, sì, giusto. Oink. Oink. Eldritch Blast. Perché mi ha fatto tornare? Summon familiar scroll disable device. Io comunque dovevo andare Orlen. C'è una trappola. What? Non c'è male. Bla 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 bla. Oh. Allora. Mercenary Guard. Ah sì, perché questo è Galen. Ok. Bla bla bla. Ok. Vai. Avanzano ben 8 monete. Ok. Andiamoglielo a dire. Voglio. Allora. A qualche parte c'è modo di scoprire.
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster sons. A fine bow. A fine one, made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season. But you came for the archery competition as well, did you not?
Yes.
Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and take a few shots at the practice target. You must hit the target once before you can compete.
Allora, io con lui con Peppi ho distretto 16, però avrei quasi 0. Lui messo come il porco. Ok, best bet. Pigliamo loot. Inventario.
Are you ready to compete then? The rules are the same as last year. 10 shots and 10 targets. Your targets will be old bottles, set atop the crates yonder. 5 is the best score so far. If you remember the lessons that have been taught to you, you should be able to best that.
Dove sono le bottiglie? Ah. Bene. 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 Cecchino. Ehi. Cioè dire avevo 20 colpi. Bomb.
Well done. A perfect score wins the competition outright. I've rarely seen such a fine performance so early in the day. You have a marksman's instinct. That much is plain. Go on now. There's still more of the fair to see.
Allora, da qualche parte ci parlano. No, allora facciamo questo. Hopefully nice start. Facciamo la start. No. Metti in pausa. Aiuto. Come si apre lo spellbook? No! Oh oh. Meno male. Magic Dance Sorcerer. Andiamo a guardare sto maiale. Ah, come si chiude il quickcast con F? No. Dove è il porco? Andiamo al porco.
Well, Orland's right. This pig's been enchanted. It's a faint aura, so it could have been a simple enlargement spell, or maybe a potion. Well, Retta did give us a scroll of Lesser Dispel. All I'd have to do is read the words.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we say something to Louis? He's a foul old wretch. But we ought to give him a chance to withdraw his pig from the contest before he's shamed in front of everyone.
Dai, facciamo i buoni. Dobbiamo salire di livello. Che lei è rimasto qua giù. I. Ehi. Magari. Just level up. Continuiamo col warlock ovviamente. Next. Recommended che non voglio neanche guardarci. Oh oh. Cavolo, certo che questa non me la sto. Vabbè. Next. Allora, abbiamo preso questo dei TS che effettivamente è fortissimo. Seed and Sin. In realtà sì, ma questo non è... Cosa? What? Come? Come? Che cosa vuol dire? Livello 2. Vabbè. Va bene. No. Ma è la salgo di livello effettivamente. Level up. Next. Recommended. Next. Blades of Fire. Durata 2 round. Color spray. Cosa fanno l'Esser Orb? Fan cagare. Ok. Magic Weapon. Shocking Grasp. Beh. No, color spray e identify. Finish. Poi prendiamo lui, che con lui ci devo girare un pochettino. Effettivamente power attack ce l'ha? No. Qui power attack come funziona? A parte da meno 3. Meno 3 è un bel po'. Vabbè. Sarà un bel po' però. No, aspetta, no, fa cagare, qui non scala con l'arma a 2 mani. Vabbè. Allora va benino, dai. Allora, Amy. Inventario. Chi è? LOL. Che antipatico. Allora the morning Lord grants a fine day. Vabbè, bla 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 bla. We're ready to fight. Allora. Marun. La morte. Andiamo. Yes, go ahead. Ah. Blah blah blah. Very well, no bad. Beam. Beam. We need the healing first. No. Io non ce li ho 10 gol. Dai. Oh oh. La guerra. Con 1000 attacchi di opportunità. Qualcuno ha critato. Bello perché non so cosa sta succedendo. Oh, ma sta attaccando? Oh, massacrati. Ok. Allora. Aspetta, chiarico pure. Allora, resta. Come faccio a fare l'ultima sfida? Ok, Gallant Merchant, Villager. Allora, questa Tarmas.
Enjoying the fair? Packs of feral children set loose to find trinkets. Grown men braining one another with clubs. Do you know they're actually granting prizes for the fattest pig? As if the creatures needed encouragement. Splendid idea. idea, the knaves challenge. I always tell them we ought to encourage thievery in our children. We live in a swamp, after all. What else is there to do? Come to think of it, I don't believe any of you has the skills to compete. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but you'll need to find someone who can pick pockets and break locks and search for hidden trinkets if you want to compete.
Lock breakers? Pocket pickers? I don't know anyone like that. Do you?
What about Kip? He's always nicking vials from Tarmus, and he's right over there behind the tent.
Chiaramente lui sarà un Alfin. Boh, non lo sapremo mai perché dove c'è scritto. Bah.
Isn't that the boy who stole my basilisk eyelash? And not once, but 4 times.
Vuol dire
That's
che è
right.
bravo.
My frog needed eyelashes. Then I got him a sweetheart and she needed him too.
Don't trouble yourself on my account. I'll settle with the young artiste and his frogs later. Before you begin, I suppose you'll want to hear the rhyme. Very well, but it's dreadful. Don't say I didn't warn you. I've hidden 3 feathers, scattered them wide, placed white in a box, and locked it inside. Blue followed termite tracks down where they ran, green in the pocket of same-colored man. Yes, you and half the waifs in West Harbor. I adore children, did you know that? Swamp children, particularly.
Allora. Ma qui c'è un bardo. Sta sbardando. Vai, fammi un po' di metro. Allora. Ah, il tizio vestito di blu. Ah, secondo me già non finisce troppo bene. Ma no, ah. Lol. Vai, cammina. Il Mao. Poi
Green in the pocket of same-colored man. I'll bet that's him over by the house. The feather's in his pocket. It's got to be.
Ah, non mi ricordavo. Vai. Ho fatto 10. Yeah. No, allora, torniamo a quell'altro. Pippi. No, però effettivamente questa modalità di gioco non mi piace. Andiamo così. No, e qui cosa cambia? No, così orribile.
It really is a dreadful day for a fair. Not even the tents are managing to look cheerful. Thank the gods. The knave's challenge is won, and I can go someplace dry. I believe that means you've won the cup as well. Probably best to tell Georg. You know the fellow. Large, cheery, talks a bit.
Aspetta, in realtà...
Well played. Well played. You've won the cup. And all 4 events. Nobody's done that since Cormac. That warrants a special reward, of course. I have a harvest cloak for you, courtesy of the village council. It'll be yours at the end of the day. If there's anything you wanted to do before the awards ceremony, now's the time. Maybe a mug of harvest mead to celebrate, eh? I'll meet you at the stage when you're ready for the victory speech. Now, I'm off.
Allora, saliamo di livello. Level up. Vediamo un po'. Intelligent Spellcraft e lore. Intimidate. Oh. Ah no, ok, lore la sta mettendo. No. No, già lasciamo perdere. Weapon finesse, steadfast determination. You can use what? Vabbè. Where? Numero P4. No. Rapid shot. Non mi serve a niente, direi. 2 weapon fighting, anche meno. Combat casting. Spell penetration. Allora, otherworldly. Frightful blast. Non... semplicemente me lo fa cambiare. Tarancia, quindi sono queste. Allora. Cleave. Senza neanche pensarci, direi. Allora, lei direi che si impara. Cosa fa? Non ci interessa. Spell focus. Education. C'è il raggio rovente? Wow. Wow, finalmente. Summon 2. Il glitter dust? Funziona? Su cosa fa? Oh, non c'è. Fire burst. Non è male. Death armor. Blade wave. Vabbè. Mostruose. Mostruose. No. Cioè la weapon finestra, immagino. No. Bene. Bello che ho perso tempo a livellarli adesso. Spoiler, spoiler.
Gather round, mates. Gather round. This harvest fair's a celebration, but it's also a dark anniversary. We all know what else happened on this day. Not so long ago, we nearly lost this village. Almost lost our lives. Almost lost it all. But we came back. Cleared burnt farms. Buried our dead. And put our ashes behind us. And we rebuilt. Tougher and stronger than ever. Long as there's a harvest fair, we won't forget that day. And our young folks, they'll stay tough. Long as they compete for the Harvest Cup. So let's hear it for this year's winners. 3 cheers for the Harvest Champions. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Che fico.
The village is under attack! West Harbor is under attack! You're safe! Grab a weapon. We need to help defend the village. I'm not sure. They came pouring in from the swamp and started tearing the village apart.
We better hurry. I saw some of them following us on our way here. They're likely to hit this house next.
It's in that chest next to your bed. You keep everything in there, remember? Hurry up and arm yourself. The longer we wait, the more we put the village at risk.
Questa è magica. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Cominciamo con il same stack di... Certo. Ok. Sei verdi, sei forte. E allora salviamo. Ma non abbiamo detto che... del loot. Lootiamo tutto. Una matta più 1. Beh, effettivamente sono a livello 3. Scusa un attimo. Andiamo. Se Dio vuole lui tirerà le cose, no? Oh, questi spoiler.
There you are. I saw some of those creatures enter your house, and it is good to see you safe. I don't know where these beasts came from, but we need every sword at the southern bridge. More of these creatures are on the way, and in greater numbers. Georg is trying to gather the militia, but I fear he will not be able to marshal a defense in time, and without help, this village will fall. Lives may depend on me acting now, not after the battle. Every man I can heal and get back into the fight, the greater our chances. Head south along the road. I will stay here and look for the wounded, then join you. Georg should be at the bridge. Join him quickly. He will no doubt have orders for you. But before you go, take this blessing from Lathander, all of you. If you are wounded or need another blessing in the fight ahead, simply return and speak to me.
Thank you. Dove va? sono cattivi? E allora io sparo ai cattivi. Ecco, forse 6 non era più. Non ho capito benissimo. Però vabbè. Daga. Comprare. 10 gol. Tantini, eh? Ouch, ouch, ouch. Omg. Cullate, Dio mio. Vabbè. Vado via. Torniamo indietro.
Thank the gods you made it. There's been no sign of your father, and I feared you'd been killed as well. I have no idea where these creatures came from or what they want, but the ones loose in the village are only the first wave. More are coming. A lot more. If we're going to stop them, we need someone to rally the militia and meet them head on. The militia is likely disorganized and scattered about town. You may have met some on your way here. Gather a half-dozen men or so. That's the most we can hope for. Now go. When you've gathered everyone you can, meet me at the wheat field, south and west of here.
We'd better search the town, try to gather who we can, and I hope we can find enough still alive.
Allora. Vediamo sta balestra lei. E anche questi. E perché lei ha pulito il melo come spero. Perché chi stava caricando? Oh oh.
You three stay out of this. It's too dangerous.
Ok.
Master, just hold on. We can help.
Cosa fa?
So the whelp seeks to test herself. How pathetic.
Ha fatto bene i diti anche. Ma le ha appena dato la balestra.
Blast it! The rest of you stay where you are.
I shall waste no more time on this pitiful village. It is not here.
The stupid girl! I told her to stay out of it. There's more to do. Georg and the militia are holding our attackers at bay on the Starling farm. We must hurry before the tide turns. Leave her. It's too late. We must hurry to the Starling farm before more harbormen meet the same fate as she did. The girl is dead. Now move, before we lose even more to this attack.
I want to help her too, but Tarmas is right. Amy didn't have a chance. Let's head for my family's farm. Georg will need every harborman to help fight off the attack.
If only I had more time to gather equipment from my home. If you make your way there, you may find some magical and alchemical equipment of use. It's to the north. Now go!
Perché in ogni caso abbiamo bisogno anche noi. Questa istanza l'aggro è notevole. Oh, eccola. Allora, tanto stupido chierico, curami. Thank you. Allora, mi ha dato un coso per curare, quindi vediamo un po'. E come si usa? Vabbè. Posso fare così? Ah. Ops.
Get away! Didn't you see those creatures out there? They're killing everyone! What, you came to drag me out there to die? Not on your life. I'm staying right here. But I tried to fight. There's so many of them. Too many. All right, I'm going. I'll meet you there. I'm not dead when you arrive.
Devono essere altro, fratello ferito con la controparte. Ok. Blade Link, cosa sono? Liscia me. Ho sentito che ne parlavate. Casa nord, che sia questa. Che sia questa. Vediamo tutto. Tutto qui, cerchiamo di identificare l'archetto. Un mandolino. Ok, serio problema. Orientare. No. Fico.
Well done. Now we have a chance. All right, militia. Ready your weapons and move out. It's time we stand our ground. Another wave is coming! Prepare for battle! More of them? Regroup! Cyric's blood, they're entering the Starling House. But if we don't hold the next wave off, the whole village could be overrun.
Let's go. If we hurry, we can stop them before they find the children. I knew I could count on you. I hope my brother and sister know enough to hide.
We could use your sword, but I understand.
Dai, display. Come quello vecchio. Adesso lo fa cercare. Lock. John Lock. One. In teoria ho fatto, no? Ho fatto, no? Penso. E ancora quanto loot. Che schifo, faccio danno.
Thank the gods that's over. We would not have held them much longer.
Stavi zitto.
Dagon!
Much blood has been lost tonight. Let us make the enemy pay in kind.
Che inizio comunque. Tensione. L'ho shottato con 9 danni. Basta che tabbo
That is the last of them. For now, gather the wounded and the dying. Let's see how many we can steal from death's clutches.
Ma
Thank the gods we were able to hold them at the farm. How many did we lose?
Ian, Vera, Pearson.
What were those things anyhow? Never seen anything quite like them.
They're called bladelings. Their kind is rarely seen in our realm. They dwell in a place beyond.
Well then, what in the 9 hells are they doing here?
Lathander doesn't illuminate all mysteries for me. We must rely on our own wit and resources.
One of those dwarves mentioned they were searching for something. Does anybody know what it was?
Boy, come over here.
signor sì.
I see you're unharmed. Many have not been so fortunate, and others have seen their final night. I understand you lost a friend of yours in the attack. A tragedy. She was a promising young mage, or so I've been told. Yes, and to dwell on our losses serves no purpose. There is still much to do. I do not have much time to talk. There are many who are wounded. Now, there is something you must do tonight. Those bladelings were here to find something, and I fear I know what. Very good. This is not a night for words, but action. There is an item, a silver shard. Long ago, I concealed it in the old stones outside of town. I fear it may have drawn these creatures down upon us. The stones outside of town are older and deeper than you may think. In the farthest chamber of these ruins, look for a strong box. Inside is the shard. If you must, you can go to my room and open my chest. There are things inside that may prove useful. There remains only one thing. You should not go alone. Bevel, I need you to accompany my son to the ruins. This is an important task.
But Georg says the ruins have been overrun by lizardling tribes.
And that is why you must go. Together, two can succeed where one might fail. The cries of the wounded cannot be ignored any longer. Find the shard. Find it and bring it here.
No offense meant, but your father makes the hairs on my neck stand up. Still, if we're going to do this, we should make some haste. It sounds urgent. The path that runs along the river is our best route into the swamp. We can take it to the ruins when you're done here.
World map. Dico. Allora. Io venivo da qua giù. Quindi. Cosa dovrebbe essere quello? Ha detto lui. Tutto qui? Sì, tutto qui. È stato? Aspetta. Ok. Ci voglio. Andiamo. Format transition. Questa cosa potrebbe migliorare, però vabbè. Swamp Ruins, travel. Ti va tutta istanza così. Mamma mia, sempre urlare.
It's been an age since I've come this far into the swamp. There are some twists and turns before we get to the ruins. There's probably more than lizardlings ahead. So, lead on, I guess.
Allora.
What's up?
questo. Dai le sode, vivi, clip, yes. Mata questo. Bim bam boom. Nessuno troppo niente. Cosa ho detto? Cosa? Allora, vediamo. Andiamo di carisma, direi. Mi sa che è meglio questo.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Sentiamo. Facciamo così. Paul critical. Critically. Weapon specialization. Lancer. Figo, guarda che si faccia il livello 4 subito così. F. Allora. lagga? No? What the fuck? Effettivamente è molto forte. Allora. Ok, per ora facciamo così che non trovo lo scudo. Allora, questa è la porta dove dovrei andare, però qui c'è un qui. Andare a controllare. Wow. Ah. Posso giocare un altro po'.
We should turn back. These aren't the ruins that your father wanted us to search. I haven't, but I remember Georg talking about this one. He said no one has ever been able to get in, and Tarmas says he's heard a story about a wizard who tried to get in once and never returned. Besides, if your father wanted us to go into these ruins, you'd think he'd have told us how to get in.
Abbastanza legittimo. Mamma mia. Proprio D&D. Non sia mai interagire con l'acqua, col cielo, sempre attaccato al suolo. E lei? Sono sicuro che lì sarà dove sono entrato. C'è da dire che effettivamente i fight in D&D non durano molti round. Se durassero di più un gioco così sarebbe infinito.
Pack is too heavy. It's difficult to carry. What's up?
Stop. Sono i miei 4-3, questo mi dà 5-2, quindi faccio così. Vabbè, not quite, almost bene. Va bene, andiamo, thumbs up, let's do this. Sì, però stato? Ah, ho trovato, l'ho trovato. I dungeon come nella vita, sempre a sinistra. Cheat, Paolo Bitta. No, scusa, cheat, Luca Nervi. Perché se fosse a Conoli. Vedi. Esplodono nella schiena violenta. Holy diver. Però not bad. Vecchie rovine. Senti, David. perché non sto prendendo tutti gli attacchi di opportunità di questo modo. Boom. Oh wow. Ma dice così fire. Boom. Ah, lo sapevo. Senti, ecco lo spadone. Ouch. Ouch. Quindi?
Yes, that is so.
Bello comunque come mi abbiano bisciottato. Così fire. Se invece sono entrato per prendermi 2 spadonate nella schiena e morire. Ok. Allora. Però in teoria ci sono forse faccio l'incantare sulla difensiva. Quick cast. Power spell. Boh. A questo punto fare la tattica dopo ogni svolta si salva.
Oh, great spirits of the stone tomb, please hear our plea. The other lizardling tribes take our territory. They waged war. And before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we asked for your blessing.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
A warm blood. Here, your very presence offends the stone god. And this gives you the right to intrude on our lands and disturb our most holy of rituals. What do you propose then, warm blood? A favor for a favor, eh? We may have need of you. We will let you do this thing. Do what you have come here to do. We will leave the Warmbloods in peace, my followers.
We were risking life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
Comunque effettivamente è assurdo che 12 anni dopo questo sia il gioco migliore di quindi.
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there.
If I did not believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevel. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with him.
Now, for the shard. Let me see it. That shard is one of a pair. Both were found after the battle that destroyed West Harbor long ago. My half-brother Duncan and I asked a mage in Neverwinter to examine the shards for enchantments, but he found nothing except a faint magical aura, residue of the battle. And so I kept one shard, and the other I gave to Duncan. Not long after I returned to West Harbor, I sealed it away in the ruins. So to speak, it would be more appropriate to say that I have a half-brother. Duncan, like Bevel, has many faults that would make it wise not to rely on him or call him kin. Strange. Perhaps the attack awakened it. If so, then perhaps a second look at these shards would yield different results. But such divinations would be beyond anyone here in West Harbor, including Tarmus. I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter, find my half-brother Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough. Head to the small port town of Highcliff when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbor alone once they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before they find your trail. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it. Return when you are ready to leave, and we will speak of the path you must take.
No. Vabbè, mi sa che... Ma chi se ne frega, dai, andiamo avanti.
I Have you said your farewells?
Sì.
To get to Neverwinter, take the road that borders the Starling Farm out of town. It is the only road through the Mare of Deadmen, so following it will be easy. The road itself has not been patrolled for some time, and few travel it. Move quickly, and you may be able to avoid the many beasts of the Mare. I suspect you will see your share of battle before you reach Neverwinter. Stray from the road, and the danger is even greater. I've made it known that you travel directly for the city, in the hopes that the enemy will pursue you along the high road. Instead, you will head to the small port town of Highcliff once you are clear of the swamp.
Right.
From there, you will seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. There is a ship named the Double Eagle that will await you in Highcliff. Her captain, Flynn by name, is a trusted friend of mine and will ferry you safely to the city. Your trip to Neverwinter will be quicker by water, and my attempt at misdirection may allow you to reach Highcliff before the enemy becomes aware of your true route. I have nothing more to say. It is time for you to go, my son. Each moment you remain here brings greater risk to the village.
Vado. Wow, 23 stanze qui. Figata.
Now that we're outside, maybe you'd like to tell me what you said again. Slowly this time, so you could think about what you're saying.
You're a small one to be taking this road all by yourself, dwarf. Maybe you've come looking for trouble. Unless you have a little coin to convince us otherwise. Nothing that concerns you. This is between us and the dwarf, and whatever coin he happens to have with him.
Ah, you're welcome to try to take it if you're all game. You all can't be frightened of one little dwarf, can you? If you're afraid of being humiliated in front of the stranger here, well, now that's another matter.
We're not frightened of either of you, and it seems to me you need to learn a lesson. This matter is between us and the dwarf here. It's none of your concern.
Come on, someone tried to hit me already. Even the newcomer here sees that you're all too afraid to do anything.
All right, I've heard enough of this. Come on, boys, let's deal with the dwarf and his new friend.
Well now, that was a good fight. A shame they had to resort to weapons, but if they have to keep the odds even, can't blame them too much. Name's Kelgar, by the way. of the clan Iron Fist. I've been making my way along the coast for some time now. Stopped in the Willow here for a brief fight.
Peppiniello.
Ha! Even the odds! They didn't stand a chance in the first place. Obviously, you haven't heard of me. So, tell me, what brings you out along the mare? Roads aren't exactly safe, you know, and they're getting worse all the time. Sights, eh? I think we've both seen what the mare has to offer in the way of battle, and neither one of us are impressed. I say we step inside the Weeping Willow here and share our stories over a few of the innkeeper's best.
Sì. Se può fare.
So then I punched him in the face for asking. And while he was trying to pick his teeth off the floor, his friend decided to add a few choice words about my heritage. So I punched him too. So to make a long story short, I take pride in what I do, fighting. It's something you can't get enough of, and it's something where there's always room for improvement if you apply yourself, stay focused, and keep swinging. And that's why I'm headed to Neverwinter. I heard there's a house of monks there. A monastery, right? I heard they'll train anyone just for the asking. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity. Well, as it happens, I didn't always want to become a monk. What happened was that...
The Kalacha, find it.
Well, look at this. Our next round of practice just arrived.
Ok, direi che si può far basta.